Hello, my dear addict friends. My name is Emily Sussman, and welcome back to my universe, my virtual universe of true love. I thought we would take things into the bedroom because, after all, this is the relaxing hour for recovery story time. We are now on chapter 2 of my book, The Addict's Guide to Recovery. Written by me, illustrated by Jesse Larson. I will be showing you some illustrations as we go along. Here is the first one. In my book, a drug is a drug is a drug. In my work as an addiction and recovery therapist, I don't just see clients who are addicted to drugs and alcohol. I also work with people who are struggling with compulsive sexual behaviors, whether that involves pornography, masturbation, infidelity, visiting sex workers, exhibitionism, or voyeurism. I also treat clients with a history of compulsive gambling, whether that means playing cards at the casino, or online games, or sports betting, or scratch tickets, or any activity in which they're putting money on an outcome. Alcohol, gambling, porn, pills, even video games. Whatever it is, it can be to you what I'm calling in this book a drug. If you've been using it or doing it compulsively, if it causes problems in your life, and if you're still unable to stop or control it when you're realizing it's causing problems, then I call it an addiction to a drug, regardless of what that drug is. My dear addict friends, the purpose of this book isn't to analyze the concept of addiction to death. It's to help you understand what it means to live in recovery from it. Because a peaceful, free, and happy life is your birthright, no matter what kind of drug has been enslaving you. It's baffling to me that this broad, inclusive view on the concept of addictive drugs is a controversial perspective in the world of clinical and research psychology. I know at least one therapist in my area, for instance, who stopped speaking to me after I told him that I treat sexually compulsive behaviors as an addiction. I guess that's because sexual addiction still isn't classified in the DSM-5 as a psychological disorder. Let me tell you, though, it's proved incredibly helpful for my sex addiction clients to be able to put a name to their painful, out-of-control behavior and to learn how to apply a recovery framework to their lives, the same way other recovering addicts do. Ditto for the video game addicts I've worked with. As a therapist, I believe in keeping addiction treatment simple. The primary characteristic of addiction is the problematic loss of control over one's use of a certain substance or engagement in a certain behavior. That's why I believe that a drug is a drug is a drug for someone whose brain has been fundamentally changed over weeks, months, or years by the compulsive use or engagement with that drug, as evidenced by their problematic loss of control over it. So, throughout this book, and the others to come in the Addict's Guide to the Universe series, I'm going to call it like it is, your drug, based on how it functions in the brain of an addict. Knowing that, maybe now is a good time to recognize which drug your drug refers to. Is it alcohol, pornography, cocaine, gambling, or perhaps a combo pack of several different behaviors and/or substances? The bottom line is that it's not what it is, it's what it does to you that makes it a drug. Let's keep it simple, shall we? If desire or desperation is telling you, or screaming at you, that you want and need to be free from your drug, then by all means, call yourself an addict. Don't do that to shame yourself or to take it on as your entire identity. Do it because identifying as an addict who's got to deal with the problem of your drug puts you on the road of the solution. recovery. Do it, my dear addict friends, because the truth will set you free. You'll see. Just a note in the name of full disclosure, though. I have not worked with clients in the area of eating disorders or self-harm, well, some self-harm actually, or obsessive-compulsive ritualistic behaviors, except where those have presented alongside one or more of the addictions I outlined above. It's not that eating disorders or self-harm or OCD don't share many of the same characteristics of addiction. It's simply that those conditions have not been the focus of my professional practice. And you should know that. So that was chapter 2, A Drug is a Drug is a Drug. If you want more, paperback, Kindle, available on Amazon, many other online book sellers, or come back for more right here on YouTube, on my site, theaddictsguidetotheuniverse.com. This has been Recovery Storytime. Please join us next time.